Hi, I'm Renz, and welcome to my Australian Eras tour experience. I have been to Australia several times already, but I always enjoy visiting this country, especially since there are so many things to do here.
Well, apart from watching Taylor Swift's Eras tour, I did a lot of things here in Australia, which I'll be sharing to you guys in the next 15 minutes or so in this vlog. Well, not really 15 minutes, but I have no time to edit that kind of long vlog. So we're going to start with the Mukbang era.
Melbourne is known for its quaint cafes, delicious flat whites, and hipster brunch places. But more than the facade and aesthetics, they offer some of the country's, if not the world's best brunch meals and coffees.
And when I say the Melbourne coffee is good, it really is good.
Here are some of the brunch places and coffee shops we've visited in Melbourne. 7 Seeds Brunch, a block away from Queen Victoria Market. This is one of Melbourne's famous brunch and cafe places. By the time we got there around 11 in the morning, there was already a queue, but it didn't take us a long time to wait. It felt like an industrial room converted into a cafe, but honestly, I like the vibe. But their food and coffee were simply the best. Some cafes and restaurants that we tried in Melbourne are Loon Croissanterie, Thomas Little Collins,
Okay.
Piccolina Gelato, Bench Coffee Co.,
Maxers,
and Patricia Brewer. Plus, we had our Greek dinner at Stalactites. Ugh, everything in Stalactites is so good.
So coffee and brunches in Melbourne always gives an A game to its customers, but my top 2 favorites for this entire trip would probably be Loon Croissanterie and the 7 Seeds Cafe. It's really good. I love it.
Back in June 2023, my high school besties informed me that they had successfully booked a ticket to Taylor Swift's concert. The original plan was to tour them around Melbourne since it's their first time, since my visa is still valid. I'm not a Swiftie.
Until 3 weeks before our trip, one of my friends needed to let go of his ticket because of work and school schedule. So I had no choice but to buy his ticket for around 299 Australian dollars, but I didn't really mind at all. But you know what? That was the best decision that I made in my entire life. I'm not a Swiftie, but wow, that was like the pivotal moment of my life. With barely 3 weeks left before our trip, I reviewed the Eras Tour playlist on Spotify and Apple Music, and I also watched some clips from her previous Eras Tour. And I must say that it was really fun to watch, and I don't want to miss everything, so yeah, I reviewed the Eras Tour playlist. Here are some clips that I recorded during the concert. Check this out.
Proud of this album and I cannot wait for you to hear it. I am so just counting down the minutes till I get to share it with you. But while we are currently in the Evermore era, I feel like I really, really, really want to sing Champagne Problems with you.
The state of Victoria offers some of the world's most scenic landscapes, and I'm glad that Melbourne has a lot of tours within Victoria. We went south and explored the Great Ocean Road, the southern coastal towns of Victoria, and the famous 12 Apostles.
Well, not gonna lie, this is my 4th time visiting the 12 Apostles, but the view never gets old. Yes, I still can't get over with it.
The 12 Apostles are a collection of limestone stacks off the shore of Port Campbell National Park and by the Great Ocean Road in Victoria, Australia. The 12 Apostles are located on the traditional lands of the Eastern Mar peoples. Melbourne is the de facto cultural capital of Australia. Different arts flourish in this vibrant city, be it street art, architecture, contemporary arts, classical arts, and musical.
So while Vebs and I were walking around the St. Kilda Road towards this Shrine of Remembrance on our first day, and we passed by the Arts and Culture building and we saw the poster of Renz, the musical. So we were like, why not watch this after like 4 days into our trip, because we totally don't have any clear itinerary after my friend goes back to Perth. So yeah, we booked a ticket and we watched it, and the only song that we know is obviously The Seasons of Love. But beyond that, after watching that musical, we were blown away because the topic is really timely and relevant, especially in today's day and age. So yeah, if I were you, you need to watch Renz the musical wherever you are. If there's like a show on your or nearby cities, you need to watch that because it's really good. And I love the songs. And you know, theater acting is really different compared to like acting in front of the camera, because it's really difficult, and you know, just to sustain the energy and the voice itself. Wow, that was totally amazing.
There's so much in Melbourne, and that's one of the reasons why I keep on coming back here. Now, we flew from Melbourne to Brisbane and drove an hour to Gold Coast. Located close to the border of New South Wales, Gold Coast is a surface haven as it faces the Pacific Ocean. There's no many things to do here. Surfing, nature trips, and for adrenaline junkies like me, you can try walking at the edge of the city's tallest skyscraper, the Q1 Tower. Standing almost 1,000 feet above ground level, you get to see a panoramic view of the beach that seemed to stretch endlessly, and the Vernon Mountains to the west. We also visited Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum. Kids, and kids at heart, will definitely enjoy it.
Well, I think the best part of this trip in Gold Coast is the slingshot ride. It wasn't originally part of our trip, but while we were walking around the alleyways, we saw this slingshot ride, and we all heard all the screams from the guests. And I was like, hey, can we try this? Because we're already here, so what's stopping us from trying it? So I know that I was brave at first, but the moment when we were there, I was becoming more nervous and anxious, but here goes nothing. So when we were flown away from the ground with G forces, I was screaming the hell out of my heart and soul. And yeah, that was like a nerve-wracking ride for like 90 seconds, but it felt eternity. Yeah, I will never do it again. No, nope. I will never eat what I said, but once is enough. Like, no way. But I'm glad that I spent that time riding that ride with one of my high school besties.
Vanilla and I'm pouring some nitrogen like this so it's still down. So
I thought I've already experienced a lot of things in life, but I guess I haven't yet. It was my first time to watch a sold-out concert of a big pop star abroad. Traveled and reconnected with my high school besties while reminiscing our good old days, and even did a lot of crazy activities. I will always be grateful that I had the chance to experience these moments. As the old adage goes, we live in a wonderful world that is full of beauty, charm, and adventure. There is no end to the adventures we can have, if only we seek them with our eyes open.
I've been walking through the valley of the shadows. I let them tell me who I was. I've been talking myself up onto the gallows. Every time I tried to walk away, I couldn't make it through.